Alright, y'all, look, I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all how to be any position you want in this career mode other than offensive lineman. Now look, I ain't gonna lie, this superstar mode is fun, but it's limited positions you can do, like quarterback, running back, cornerback, dope linebacker, stuff like that. You can't be a safety, you can't be a pass rusher. Like, there's certain tight end, you can't do none of that. And also, the thing that really killed me on this, which is why I probably won't do this anymore, I can't get off of the team. I have to use all my years on contract. I can't demand release. So I'm gonna show y'all a way to make this funner. Like, and you can be more creative with it. You can create your player how you want to make them. I'm going to show you how to do that. Now look, y'all, this is the way that I do my careers. Like, when you see my videos, this is how I'm going to do them from now on. So them careers that I had before, I might go back to them, I don't know, but it's just, you know what I'm saying, it's things I can't control, and I can be way more creative with this way. Now, first thing you want to do is come over to settings. Now, someone in my comments has said, how do you get to where like we can like see the line when you're guarding people and stuff? You go to settings, go to game options, you scroll all the way down until you get to gameplay helpers, and you controlled player art. You need that on. That means like when you're a running back, it'll show exactly what you're doing. If you're a receiver, it'll show your route. If you're a cornerback, it'll show whatever you're supposed to be doing. It'll show your coverage or whatever on the screen and stuff like that. So go ahead and do that. But look, there's two ways that you can do this, right? You can just come in the creation center, edit a roster. You can just go ahead and create a player, put the player on the team that you want to, and then, you know what I'm saying, you can go ahead and create the player. I'm gonna go ahead and create a player real quick just for this part. There's also a second way that you can do it. I'll show that y'all have to do that after this one. Alright, now when you do that, go ahead and save it as, you know what I'm saying, just a random file. I'm just gonna put that, why not? Alright, now that you got that roster, you got that, you know what I'm saying, it should be already saved on there. So now what you wanna do is go into normal franchise. This is how I'm gonna do most of my videos from now on. Normal franchise. I can do so much more with it, you know what I'm saying, just I can be way more creative with it. Then you wanna go down to create new league, use active roster, and it's gonna download the current roster that you have on the current save that you're on. You gotta wait for it to load a little bit. Alright, man, then you go ahead and go to I put my player on the Giants, you know what I'm saying? And then what you want to do is go to change role. No, first thing I should do, you go to league settings. You want to go ahead and go to league settings. You change your skill level, do whatever you need to do, things like that. Normally I put this down a little bit because I don't want the game to be going on for way too long. You know what I mean? But then you want to make sure you scroll all the way down. You can turn off injuries if you want to, because injuries are like real OP, and I don't know what's going on, but you want to scroll down to league type settings and turn off full field control, so that you're only controlling your player. If you want to turn off instant starter for like realism or something, I mean, if you're the higher overall on your position, it don't even matter really. Alright, now we good with that part. You want to just go ahead and go to change role, go to player, active player, and then your player gonna be there, whatever position you chose. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be able to do it. And you start playing. Now, as y'all can see, we here, you know what I'm saying? You was able to make your player exactly how you wanted to make him. And now you can go ahead and just play like this now. Now I'm going to show you how to do the next one, which is you put yourself in a draft, and you'll basically go ahead and get drafted with Caleb Williams in them. Now look, a lot of people probably think that if you come over here and go to retire, it's going to make you retire. It does not. You just click on retire. If you choose retire from the league on here, it's going to make you delete the league. But if you go to create a new character, you can go ahead and just come back into the league, and then you can just go to a coach. You can go to any other team you want to. So now I'm finna go ahead and show you how to do the draft class one. First thing, you need to get into the regular season. It's not gonna let you do it in the preseason. Alright, so you wanna make sure, you wanna go ahead, go to download for manager. You wanna make sure you get a good draft class. Now the draft class I used before, I used it like a couple weeks ago. I mean like last week, so it's probably not the same, but I was using Jack's Move. If you're on PlayStation, I was using Jack's Move because he updates his stuff like every day. So this is probably like the most updated one you could possibly get. Alright, now as y'all can see, we got Caleb Williams, Marvin Harrison Jr., all of them in here. You know what I'm saying? Now all you want to go ahead and do, edit, click down on your left stick. As y'all can see, click down on your left stick and then go to edit draft class. And you can see the overalls of all the people and stuff like that. And whatever position you want to be, you go ahead. For now, just for the sake of this video, I'm gonna do a cornerback. And I like to edit the lowest overall person, just so that I'm not messing with a high overall guy. I ain't gonna lie, just put a random name. But look, I'm gonna go ahead and just put this guy to like a pretty high overall, just so I can just go ahead and just get drafted. Now, obviously, I wouldn't put my player to an 86 overall in the thing, just, you know what I'm saying? But then you could choose X Factor, Superstar, whatever you want. If you were X Factor, you end up getting like 3 abilities. If you're a Superstar, you get like 2 abilities. So, you know what I'm saying? But then you press circle, go to save changes, and then to put yourself to be able to get drafted higher rounds, you're gonna press triangle to adjust order, and then just press triangle on the person you wanna be drafted above. Basically, that doesn't mean you're gonna get drafted there. It just means you're gonna be projected to be drafted there, kinda. So it takes 2 times to do it sometimes. So you might have to do it twice. And as y'all can see now, I'm projected to be a 7th pick. So then you press circle, go to save and exit. And at this point, now you good, and you just have to sim to the draft at this point, and that's probably gonna take a little bit. So yeah, go ahead and sim though. Alright, now that we got to the draft, you can watch the draft or whatever, but me, I like to just go ahead and sim it because I ain't trying to wait for that shit. So I'm going ahead and sim the draft. Alright, now from here you go to draft recap, and you're gonna have to just look for your player. Now I made my player the highest overall just so I can come over here, go to NFL, and press square on overall so I can just see where I was drafted to. I was drafted to the Lions, so you know what I'm saying? Like I said, the retire thing does not make you retire as long as you do it correctly. No, as long as you do it correctly, you will not end up retiring. Some people, they use the normal franchise player creator thing, and if you do this, it will actually make you retire. But the way I don't ever use that. Don't ever use that one. I don't like using that preset creator players. So then I come over to Lions, go to change role, same thing just like how I did earlier. Here's my player right here. Alright, you know what I'm saying? Now you can come over here, go to edit player. You can edit your little things or whatever. Edit appearances right there. And that's where you also change up your jersey and all the other stuff. As y'all can see, the game is a little glitched. It say I'm 0'0", probably because I didn't go to edit my appearance to change my height and weight and stuff. This game's trash, I ain't gonna lie. But y'all can see, oh no, you get 4 abilities when you're X Factor. That's kind of hard. I ain't gonna lie. But man, look, also in the gameplay sliders, what I do every time I start a career now, what you wanna do for player skill? Nah, I don't think player skill really. Nah, that part don't matter. But look, for the CPU, if you're on all Madden, you wanna put their accuracy a little bit low, like on all Madden, because they will complete every single pass. Also, I put this down a little bit. I put this down to 2. I put this down a little bit. I mean, just because like all Madden sometimes it's stupid, and then you want to put the injuries all the way down to like 10, bro. Because if you got up to 50, if you saw my videos, the amount of times Chandler Jones got hurt, it was ridiculous. The amount of times on my running back, my left tackle got hurt was ridiculous. I don't understand that, but you can change up the penalties how you want or whatever. I normally put the holding down because I don't want the game to take too long with all the holdings and roughing the passes and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? You can change that up how you want. But now I'm finna go ahead and go into a game to show y'all if you made a cornerback, how to guard the #1 receiver. So we're gonna go ahead and just go into the preseason game, cause you know what I'm saying, playing against DA. Alright, look, to guard the #1 receiver, you know what I'm saying, you wanna click down on your right stick. Click down on your right stick. What I do, I turn this first one off so that my players don't run to the other side of the field. Go down to cornerback matchups. You could choose overall if you're the highest overall. You could choose speed if you want to guard the fastest receiver on their team. Height if you're the tallest, you want to guard the tallest. Route running if you have the highest man coverage or zone coverage and you want to guard their best route runner. Depth chart is if you #1 in your depth chart, they #1, you want to guard them. Normally, I'll go overall or I'll go route running. just, you know what I'm saying? I normally go route running. I also go conservative option defense because sometimes teams, they'll just randomly do it and they'll end up getting a big amount of yards. And sometimes I go match. Match doesn't work sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. I got fucking grace. Are you dead ass?